Hey, sorry for the interruption. The audio issues have been fixed, and basically the problem was that the earphone that I was using wirelessly had run out of battery, and the software that I was using refused to switch over to the desktop microphone. So here I am back. I have charged this a bit enough to, see the session through its end, and I already have the questions saved here. I'm just gonna be opening it. So yeah, a lot of you guys have said that the audio was not coming in, and that the fact that you will probably pay 100-200 rupees or and get the audio. Well, live up to your word, and then we're gonna see about it. Anyway, there were a couple of good questions that I missed in this whole fiasco, so I will be quickly taking them on. A lot of you guys haven't joined in yet, so I'll be waiting for a few more minutes. If you guys are here, just let me know in the chat window right now so that I can just start where we left off, right? Yay, Prasad. Nice to know. Awesome. Right. Okay. I think a lot of you guys are back already. I'll be waiting for a few more of you guys to join. Yes, yes, Shivam. The previous session will be uploaded again in our YouTube channel, and you can just go and replay the entire session till the time the audio, got messed up, and then you can log on to the second session that we are doing. It was unplanned, but things had to be done for you guys to, enjoy the session, right? Summer, the reason was very simple. The earphone that I was using ran out of power. I had forgotten to charge it actually for a few days, and जो होना था वो हुआ और क्या कर सकते हैं. And here we are with the second session. So I still have a few of your questions in my messages, and if you guys can also just repaste your question in the chat window, I'll keep taking them as we go forward, right? Sudeep had asked if fast charging was harmful, and I believe that's when the audio died. So I'll just start the session from there. Fast charging on a smartphone isn't harmful per se because the OEMs take care of certain things when they offer such high wattage through an adapter to a smartphone. For instance, most of the charging actually happens in the adapter itself, which is why you see the adapter size being becoming bigger and bigger. So most of the tech is inside the adapter these days, and it uses a thick cable. All fast chargers use a very thick cable to deliver the current that the high amount of current through the adapter to the smartphone. And then the smartphone also cuts off the fast charging speed at when it reaches around 80-85%. So yeah, that that helps the smartphone to last longer, the battery to last longer, because if you keep fast charging it to 100%, then the life cycle of the battery keeps going down with subsequent charges. So to reduce that, to elongate the battery capacity and the battery life of the smartphone, you should and not you, the OEMs actually help cut off the fast charging speed at around 80-90%, and that's what uh, keeps the phone lasted for like quite a few years at least, right? So a lot of Realme 6 versus Note 8 Pro, which one is better? Roger Rana had asked the question. Roger, why don't you find it out yourself? Find somebody who owns a Note 8 Pro and find somebody who owns a Realme 6 Pro, and then use what we showed you today in this workshop and arrive at a conclusion and send it to us. We're gonna check it out, and you can always refer to our reviews of the smartphones that we have done, and come at your own conclusion. So that's what we're trying to teach you guys here today. It's not for us to tell you which one is better. It's for you guys to know how to find which smartphone is better. Preeti here had asked a question. Preeti, I don't know if you guys, if you are watching the second session that we have started because of uh, bad audio issues. Preeti had asked a question: what should be the standard headers, topics, template one should use for a review? Can you share the standard points with us on the Squad app or after this or through a blog? Sure, Preeti, we can do that. But if I have to really put my 2 cents in, I will say try to be as different as you can and by still being relevant. What I was trying to say before the audio got cut off was the fact that smartphone reviews are becoming so standardized across one reviewer to the other, so that the conclusions that one draws is more or less the same, right? Everybody says that the iPhone is good. Everybody says that the S20 Ultra is good. But then it's up to you as a reviewer to find out certain things that not many other people are testing for. A good question I found in the chat section was to how to test the rest of the sensors on the smartphone, sensors like accelerometer, your GPS chip, your gyroscope, and everything. That also bears, I mean, the enthusiast will look at all those things when they're trying to buy the phone. The vast majority of people will ignore it, but if it does have a bad accelerometer or a gyroscope, that person who has ignored it will find out after that person has purchased the smartphone. So it helps that with when the reviews are diversified, covering multiple topics. What I personally like to do is I like to focus more on the gaming and the raw performance aspect of the smartphone, right? But when my colleague Sophian is doing a review, he also likes to zero down on the camera a lot. So that's how we